What's going on out there, my people? It is Monday, December 18th, 2017. I hope everybody is doing very well out there. This your girl Tammy Brown in the building. And I hope you all are ready for the new year in less than 3 weeks. You heard me? And Christmas is obviously a week from today. So if you're out there traveling to see family, safe travels, love, peace, and happiness. Now, I'm going to get into the review real quick about last week's episode of Love and Hip Hop. Baby, let me tell you, it was a hot damn mess. I'm telling you, it was a hot damn mess. And I can't stand her for the sake of all people. I cannot stand her. I mean, it's like she's proud to say that she's a smut bucket and she wears the crown of it. You know what I'm saying? With such honors. Like that's something to, clap about. Like that's something to be proud about, and it's not. And it's not. And Rich Dollaz, oh my gosh, it's crazy with him because he's always slobbering on Anais. And I'm just like, bro, this lady is married with 2 kids, all right? And they shout boing boing in there and all that. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sick of both of them. And strict, well, Safari. My condolences go out to him and his family because, as you guys know, for those that watch, that are watching this season of Love and Hip Hop, for those of you that know, Safari's uncle was murdered, about a month ago, sadly. So, my condolences go out to him and everything. So, but other than that, I was just like, listen, between my girl Mariah Lynn with the money gun, she's my girl and all, but some of the things that she says, it just makes me look at her like, oh baby, did you really just say that? For example, with the episode from last week, for those of you that are watching this season, as I mentioned earlier, the episode last week, she goes to Dr. Miami in Atlanta, okay? And she basically, want to get her chest done or whatever because, her and Remy Ma were sitting down in the studio that she's in. And, she basically, was saying how she has to look a certain way, in the industry, to be accepted rather than her being accepted for who she is. So, Remy Ma was like, you know what? I don't want you to do this, but you know what? I support you in it. If that's what you want to do, I support you, So, between the both of them, they were sitting down and, discussing that. So she goes, so baby, Mariah Lynn goes to see Dr. Miami. And you know what? She had the nerve to say, and this what had me done. This what had me done with Mariah Lynn. She had me done when she said, so, how long after the surgery can my tits get licked? I said, baby, if that's the first thing you're thinking about when you get them done, boo? I mean, I'm just saying. That wouldn't have been the first question out of my head. But you know what? I hope all is well with her. I was just like, I can't with Mariah Lynn. And then you know what? Sophia the Body, she another one getting on my last nerves. I mean, baby, all jokes aside, she gonna sit there and say, you remember from 2 weeks ago, the episode from 2 weeks ago, she said she accepted the little puppy. Y'all seen it? The little puppy. She accepted the little puppy from James. Oh, I can't with him. He another one. Cornball status 101. I just can't. I can't, y'all. I can't, Bill. Instead of his name being James R., it need to be Lames R. Y'all feel me out there? I'm telling you. So, she said, so Sophia the body, or should I say Sophia the thotty, you know what I'm saying? She gonna say to Jacquay, which is her babe, obviously. You know, she said, you know James R.? He said, yeah, I know James R. She said, oh, you know, he gave me a puppy. He said, what? She said, no, just for being in the, just for doing the video, that's all. So, you know, he gonna say, and this is what had me up, you know, kind of up in arms with Sophia the thotty, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna say, oh, why you didn't tell me this? She said, oh, she used that lame excuse, said, oh, you know, I called your phone a few times, but it didn't ring. And he said, you do know that we sleep together, right? So I'm like, ding, 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 ding. That was the $1 million answer, boo. She had all that time to tell him when they was laying in the bed together that she accepted the puppy, you know, the little cute puppy from James R. So, obviously, Jacquay got in his feelings, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he tossed the bag downstairs. I was like, oh, baby. I probably would have did the same thing too. But he said, get out. And she was like, I'm Sophia the body, B. I get whatever I want. And I'm just like, yo, I can't. I was like, I can't deal with neither one of them. Both of them have issues. So with that, I was like, listen, you know what, baby? And then she goes knocking like crazy on James R. door, y'all. She was knocking like crazy, like boop, 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 boop. And then on top of that, baby, this is what happened. And then on top of that, he opened the door. He like, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know, him and his ways. He think his ways and complexion gonna get all the women like this. No, it ain't, buddy. So he says, oh, what's going on? She was like, Jacquay kicked me out. And she said, you know, it's because of you, right? And he said, what, me? Because of me? You know, he looked all shocked and shit. Oh, because of me. And then the icing on the cake for me was when she said, oh, you remember the puppy you gave me? He said, yeah. He said, oh, that it was because of that. But then, baby, not only that, but the puppy got sick from eating a penny. I said, wow. And she came in there like nobody's business, like it was no tomorrow. So he said, it's all right. You know, maybe that's a sign that, you know, you need to be here with James R. I'm like, oh my God, be quiet. I mean, he is just lame. He is like lame on top of lame. I mean, there isn't, you know, he's on cornball status, lame-o. He's all of those things combined in one. You know, talking about, oh, maybe it's a sign that you need to be here with James R. I mean, I don't know why he speaks in 60th person. I mean, you know, it's just real annoying because, like I said, just because he got them waves, all right, and just because, you know, he got that, you know, caramel skin tone, you know, he thinks he's all of this. Y'all understand what I'm saying? For those of you that watch Love and Hip Hop, y'all know James R., or should I say Lames R., he is lame. All he do is a lot of this. Talk. And I can't, you know, her and Rich Dollars, they meet up. She was like, Rich, why you be blushing when you see me? He was like, yeah, you know, it's good to see you too and all that. And I was just like, baby, please. Okay. And, you know, I just thought that, and then my girl, hold on, wait, I gotta mention this. And then my girl, Snoop, she's one of the realest people on the show. I love her. I mean, I love her style. I love how she is. You know, you can't get any more real than that. So when Snoop found out that, you know, Sofia the Thotty brought the puppy to, you know, James R. house, she was like, "Oh my God, you brought the puppy to his house. Oh my God, like you the stepfather. Oh my God." I was just like, Snoop, I can't. I mean, y'all gotta understand. I was literally in stitches when she said that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm like, Snoop, you are too funny, child. I can't. So, and then the part with Remy Ma and Papoose were talking. You know, they were basically talking about the baby thing. And so he was trying to say that she's not really focused on, you know, having creating another child at the moment because, as you guys know, she had a miscarriage, you know, about a year ago or so. So, you know, now she's back on the scene doing what she's been doing for a very long time now. And so Papoose, you know, basically was trying to tell her, listen, you know, I feel like you're more focused on your music than you are with anything else, you know, with anything else. So he was like, oh, I don't feel you ready to, you know, have a child together. So she basically said, did you forget that I went to jail and that I had a miscarriage last year? That's basically what she was saying. You know what I mean? And I kind of agree with her, you know, of where she was coming from, because baby, at the end of the day, let me tell you, you know, when you're going through so much at a certain time and everything, you know, it kind of makes you think, you know, let me just focus on now that I broke, you know, out of that situation, or now that situation is over, let me just focus on what I've been doing, you know, for years now. And, you know, so, you know, they basically spoke about it or whatever. She kind of got a little bit heated with him, you know, saying it the way that he was saying it. And I'm not going to lie to you, I think I probably would have got heated too, because, you know how to all my ladies out there, you know how we are. I mean, we never forget anything. You could have did something to us about a month or two ago, and we bring that shit up like it was just yesterday. You know what I mean? So, you know, the men out, you know, a lot of men, you know, men are simple-minded folks. They'll, you know, they go with one thing and that's it, you know, and then, you know, they're very forgetful. They're, you know, they're more forgetful than we are, okay? So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But, you know, Sofia the Thotty, I mean, baby, I don't know who she thinks she is, but child, she was dead wrong for accepting that puppy from James R., who always speak in 30th person. You know what I mean? I mean, they're both lame. Sofia the Thotty and James R., they both cornball status 101. Y'all feel me? 101. But anyway, so please, as I end this vlog, please comment below and let me know, what did you guys think about last week's episode? Comment below, like, share my video, and please be safe, be well, peace, love, and miracles. Peace, love, and